Good morning, everybody. I am back, as you can tell. I am still not 100%. My eyes have been red since I got sick with tonsillitis. I still feel pain a little bit when I swallow, so I definitely have to remove my tonsils. This is something that's been reoccurring to me the last 14 months. I've had tonsillitis 3 times. And it's just time to remove them. Apparently, as an adult, it's really dangerous to have tonsillitis, and it just gets worse and worse. So we don't want that. I'm done. I want them out. So many life updates. I feel like we just got back from Florida. Tiger had an amazing tournament. They didn't bring back some hardware as a team, but they did really well. They learned a lot, and we got to visit Disney World, which wasn't too crazy or too crowded as it usually is. So that was cool. We got to enjoy it. Boston got to go for the first time, and it was really cool. But always coming back from a trip is crazy because today I thought it was Wednesday and it's Thursday. So just catching back up with life and 17 loads of laundry, that's always difficult, but we are moving, we are doing it. I have an appointment with my ENT next week to schedule surgery date for my tonsils to be removed, which isn't going to be fun, but it has to be done because I can't live like this. I'm still in some pain, so it has to be done. Another life update with Billy. She had her appointment yesterday with her orthotist, and she wears AFOs, which is ankle foot orthosis, as all of you know, and they go from her knee down, and she will outgrow those in about 2 to 3 months. And we got great news because they said she probably won't need AFOs anymore. She can switch over to SMOs, which is from the ankle down, which means she's been progressing so well. We've been working really hard, and it's so refreshing, and it's so warming to my heart as a mom that she won't have to wear the AFOs for as long as I thought she was going to wear them. And not that there's anything wrong with it, but it's just tough as a mom to have to deal with stuff like that, especially because Billy's going to start preschool this year. She starts in August, and just the anxiety of having to teach her teachers how to put the AFOs on, how to take them off, making sure there's no rubbing on her skin. So that takes away a bit of anxiety for me as a mom, having her going to preschool this year. So those are amazing news. We'll probably get her fitted again for her new SMOs in May. So that's super exciting. And I'm just happy. I'm happy that things are progressing in a positive way, and that she is working really hard and trying to be as normal as she can be as a 2-year-old. So that makes me really happy. In other news, health-wise, I'm good as far as my tonsils, but my mom actually, we received a diagnosis for my mom that we were not expecting in any facet. I know for the last 2 months, my mom has been breaking down little by little, and she's usually one to be really strong, and nothing gets her down. She's like an ox. She pushes through. I mean, I would die without my mom. She does everything and anything for me. She helps me so much with Billy, and she doesn't miss an appointment. We're a good team. She's the best. And lately, her back has given out twice. Her joints had been really hurting. Just a bunch of stuff that just wasn't normal. And so I had Danielle, my dear friend Danielle Johnson at Wellness Lab, run some labs, because this is where the medical system fails us a lot. And we came to find out that my mom has Hashimoto's disease. It is an autoimmune disorder, or an autoimmune disease that attacks the thyroid gland. So my mom's body has been attacking itself for years, and she never was diagnosed with it. They misdiagnosed, or didn't even know. They kept just putting her symptoms to the side, and they would tell her, this is a part of getting old. You're 62 years old. This is what happens with age. Well, no, this is not what happens with age. And this is where I get really upset, because had my mom not been diagnosed with that recently, and had we not found out, she could have collapsed. Her body was at the end of hanging on for dear life before help came. So I'm so thankful that we figured it out. I'm gonna get deeper into help came. So I'm so thankful that we figured it out. I'm going to get deeper into this soon, because I know that maybe many of our other moms, your guys' moms, could be dealing with similar things and just don't know about it because general doctors don't know what they're doing and they don't know how to listen to their patients. So that's an update for what I have for you guys right now. I know it's a long one, but that's where we're at. I will keep everyone posted with Billy, with my mom, and we're going to dive into getting my mom better and what the next steps are for her and us as a family. So thank you guys all for tuning in. I will be on the gram and I'll keep you posted on my surgery date and all the good stuff. Talk to you guys soon. That's always difficult, but we are moving. We are doing it. I have an appointment with my ENT next week to schedule surgery date for my...
Brendan Schaub's wife went on Instagram and did her JoJo minute thing where she babbles for like 10 minutes. She was so incoherently babbling there. Of course, she says in any facet, but of course, the redact talks just like the other redact. But in all her babbling, when she was given the life update, she was talking about bringing the kids to Disney for the first time. Then they got back. She had lots of laundry. They're moving. That's all going good. And she had to set up an appointment to get her tonsils out. Did she just casually just throw out and admit that they're moving? I mean, it would make sense. They are selling their house. I think she casually just said, yeah, we're moving. Like she was just legitimately giving an update. They just got back. I've seen the things on Instagram of them at Disney. And this is, when she uploaded this video, this is before like I or the Fighter and the Kids subreddit posted that Schaub was selling his house. The detectives over there picked up on that. I don't know how, but she posted this on Instagram days ago. So I think she casually just admitted that they were moving. So I guess they're probably going to stay in Texas, though. Unless this idiot was babbling about something else, which is also possible. But, I mean, they are selling their house. I mean, and by the way, I love how she's out life update. Hey, stupid. You don't have a job. Your husband didn't pay his lease on his last studio and he's being sued for it. And you're selling your house. Your life is in shambles. It's all crumbling down around you. And what happened? You used to be in a Lamborghini in LA. And now you're in God knows what that is in freaking Texas. I love how she said 17 loads of laundry as if she was, well, you know what? They're selling their house and they can't pay their lease. You know what? She might be the one doing the laundry now. They probably had to fire all their help and everything. Who knows? But, and oof. She really does look like a Oompa Loompa from the newer movies. And I didn't like that one with Johnny Depp. Looked too much like Michael Jackson or something in it. I don't know. But she's an idiot in any of course she said in any facet. Of course she did. But let me know your thoughts in the comments.